You know, every year a new product comes out and you think, wow, that makes a whole lot of sense. Why didn't somebody think of that before, or why isn't there something like that already on the market? And I think one of the products that fits that category for this year is the DT Systems Super Pro Remote Dummy Launcher. Now, what's cool about this product is it allows you to remotely launch dummies when training your dog. This really opens up your training options greatly, from, you know, training blind retrieves, you know, steadiness drills, to preparing for field trials. It allows you to basically have your very own assistant in this very compact package. Now you can see it's pretty small, it's very lightweight. It actually folds down, the legs compact together, so it's easy to take with you. But the heart and soul of this is the DT Systems Super Pro Dummy Launcher. You know, the handheld dummy launcher that they're famous for, that uses the same mechanism inside of the stand. A cool feature of that is that you can actually take this apart and take the dummy launcher out, so you have a handheld dummy launcher in addition to a remotely thrown one. Now, a few things about, you know, how it operates is you can change the launch angle from 0 to 75 degrees by just adjusting the stand here. Very easy to do, so you can change up, you know, your training situations. It uses the DT System style bumpers that comes with this white one here, but you can go online, they have a variety of colors and some different sizes too. Now, when it comes to firing it, this uses 22 caliber blanks, and DT Systems recommends to only use the ones that they say to use. They've got different power levels. I've got a green, I've got a yellow, and a red here for different powers. They say that this will launch a dummy up to 100 yards. So again, it uses 22 caliber blanks. Use the ones they recommend using. Now, how this unit fires is pretty neat. They have a safety ratchet system. You just pull this down, and the way that ratchet's set up, it won't accidentally fire on you if it slips out of your hand. And one minor kind of maintenance thing with it, DT Systems recommends to oil the slide and the ratchet just so it works properly. So just one thing, if you're out and about, you may want to have just a little gun oil with you to make sure it's working smoothly. Now, also, a neat thing about it, it has a beeper locator on it, and it is extremely loud. You can hear it from what they say up to 450 yards, but that just depends on you know, how good your hearing is, I guess. But why a beeper is so important is it allows you to find all the different launchers. Now, to use a bunch of different launchers, the included remote will handle up to 16 different launchers on one remote. You can just program it in. Also, what's cool is you can program the DT Systems bird launchers on the same remote as you would the remote dummy launchers, so you can mix in, you know, different training situations. So again, a pretty cool product. It allows you to remotely launch dummies from up to 1,200 yards away. It's a pretty long distance, and the dummies can launch, like I said, up to 100 yards. DT Systems lists this at about $420 on their website for this whole setup with the remote. You can also buy this if you want to add on some launchers. They sell that without the remote, and they sell just the frame if you want to add your current DT Systems Super Pro dummy launcher that you already have. You can turn it into a remote dummy launcher. Now, in addition to training your dog to do retrieves with this unit, you can also train your new puppy to be conditioned to gunfire. Now, what I was able to do with this is take the dummy off, set it out away from me and the dog, fire it off, throw the dummy, and get used to my puppy being conditioned to gunfire, knowing that gunfire and retrieve, that's a positive thing. Now, in the past, you would need an assistant to be a ways out shooting and get closer as the dog progresses in conditioning to gunfire. But this allows you to basically condition your dog to gunfire safely all by yourself. The only thing is you just have to walk back and forth. All right, so I'm out here on our shooting range. I'm gonna test the distance of the Super Pro Remote Dummy Launcher. I've got two power loads here. I've got the yellow, which is on a scale of 1 to 6, a 4, and then the red, which is a 5 on a scale of 1 to 6. So what I'll do is I've only got one dummy, so I'll shoot it, go get it, come back, and we'll just report back on what the distance change is on the load. It looks like I've got a little bit of wind coming out of the northwest today, so it may affect how far it goes, but we'll shoot it, see how it does, and I'll let you know how far they go. All right, so I just got done with the testing. Shot the yellow loads first, and then the red ones right after that. And I had a camera setting out about 125, 30 yards. So the yellow loads, the first time, it went about 60 yards. You can see it kind of went off track. We got a little bit of breeze coming in today, and I shot the red load once, and it went about 75 yards. And I changed the angle, lowered the angle of the launcher a little bit, and it went about 85. But I can definitely see if you don't have the wind today, conditions are right, you could probably get the dummies out to 100 yards. So you may be wondering, why is that an advantage to shooting that far? But what you could do is change your situations up. If you need to shoot maybe from, across the lake or creek, have the dummy coming at you, and change different scenarios. So depending on your load and dummy size, it will change how far the dummy goes. Now stay tuned. After this video, I'll have a dog blind video coming up and another product video. And also make sure to sign up for the Monday morning must-have newsletter so you know when new product videos are coming up, and subscribe to the Must Have Outdoors YouTube channel. These doors do open up and get out of the way if you want a little more open to the dog. I'm actually training my dog right now, so it's easier at this point to have it more open to get him used to going in and out of the blind. So overall, the Mud Hut blind, pretty neat blind, very easy to set up, just a little bit higher profile, so maybe just something to consider when